Oh my god, I forgot to freaking take off the mute. I was just saying how I needed to adjust the camera because I didn't want to have a wardrobe malfunction. Hey, Kathy, Annabelle, Peachy. I'm not muted anymore, right? You can hear me now, right? Can you guys let me know if you could hear me now? Here, I'll just pull it up on my... Okay, cool. Thank you, Kitty. Loud and clear. Thank you. I can see you red. No, I had it muted. I'm sorry. I was listening to music. Hey, Sunshine. Thanks for stopping by, and thank you guys all for waiting. Can't be on long, but we'll listen to you when I wake up in the morning, but here for a little bit. Awesome. Hey, Dottie. You know what? You don't have to always be here if you guys have stuff going on or whatever. A hair in my mouth. Truly believe the Wells are being quiet now because the judge ripped them a new rear end. No, well, okay, we're going to go over this article or what was posted on the Summer Wells website. I read a few lines and I was like, okay, this is such... It said something about how Don made the decision before court. So that this has nothing to do with court and there's no hidden messages in what he put out on the website and blah, blah, blah. Hey, Amy. Oh, okay. Hey, Laura. So, okay, so we were talking about court. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Tim Mullins put up a, some kind of statement on the Summer Wells website. And we're going to be going over that. And I think in it, I did read part of it, and it said that supposedly this decision was made before court. It has nothing to do with court. And, well, I wonder why. When's the last time that Don came on here, guys? Think about it. Wasn't it the night that he went on Smiley Stories and basically told on himself about a bunch of things? He was a little bit too open, and it was so funny too because Smiley's like, don't worry, just get it all out. Go ahead. I thought it was great. So I did hear somebody's comment must say it. I swear there was another comment. Was it something deleted? Why didn't I see it? Anyways. Oh yeah, the Smiley live was great because he went on there saying, you know, a whole new story about how he met Tim, supposedly. And then he talked about knowing Chase 423 before Summer went missing. And that the first time that they met, Chase beat his ass. Okay, well, that's seriously concerning that he knew Chase before Summer went missing. Because that means that Chase was purposely, or Brad was Sean, whatever you want to call him, he was purposely trying to create a narrative. And why? What would be in it for him? Unless, like, unless Brad's involved in some way. Here, let's go. Let's start. Oh, yeah, sure. We'll see. I mean, Tim, I know you have faith that they'll actually. How do I get that to. Okay. The wells are offline. Okay. And I heard somebody, I'm so sorry, and I'm just going to say this, I don't really care. Like, I might as well get everybody mad at me instead of just 90% of the community. I heard somebody came on YouTube saying they still talk to the Wells, but they're not going to tell anything. Why the fuck come on at all then? And why tell anybody that? God, I cannot stand people who are like, I've got something you don't. When you know they're just playing the Wells for information. It's really annoying. I just wonder what all the connection is with all the YouTubers. Did I miss something about why they're offline? Well, we're about to read it. Yeah, and Lizzie, where did she come from? Oh, thank you, Pauline. Oh, I need to change my chat to live chat so I see all the comments. Did go on a couple channels after Smiley. Did they go on some channels after the Smiley fiasco? Are you sure? Because I'm pretty sure, like, he didn't come back after that. Because that was just a couple nights ago. Oh, thank you, Judge Laura. Did you change profiles? Wait. How come there's two Judge Lauras? Which one's the real Judge Laura? No wonder somebody was saying that the other day, that I modded the wrong Judge Laura. My daughter goes, you look hot. Are you going to the club? He went on the lab and I think, well, the lab was before Smiley, wasn't it? Okay, so it's your same profile. Okay. Or I mean it's you though. I just want to make sure it's you. Okay, cool. Okay, let's start reading this. Transition, the wells are offline. We're always transitioning in life. Sometimes it is Oh my God, he's going to put a whole bunch of filler stuff in this. Sometimes it is 90 degrees, sometimes it's 180, sometimes 360. A few days ago, Mr. Wells spoke up early with a clear, distinct decision, a line of demarcation, and that was to stop all usage of media so he could focus on the things he believes God is guiding him to do. Everyone who is asking about the court hearing that just occurred, my marketing media answer is short and clear. Nothing newsworthy happened. Says you. There is no hidden message there. One day it is winter, the next day it is spring, and without a calendar, no one would take notice of any change on Earth. Or, as we say once again, nothing newsworthy happened. But for those who love spring, they savor the time of flowers and resurrection and begin to anticipate summer. What is this? Tim, there are no clues in these statements. It is simply an expression that there is no money for anyone to make off the hearing by views, subscribers, or advertising. Thus, nothing newsworthy happened. End quote. Don's decision was before the hearing happened. Out of great respect for my friends, I will not be using this website, Facebook, or YouTube as spokestools for the Wells. How convenient, right, guys? How convenient. How convenient. Now they want to go quiet. Let me make sure. Yes, as you may or may not know, my contribution to the Summer Wells Amber Alert case was to offer my services with a website, which evolved into the other media sources to allow a place that the Wells could post pictures, statements, or anything else they would like to share. It's important to realize, not to toot a horn, that all these media sources belong to me. I freely rented it to the Wells at no charge. I paid for these resources, maintained them, and closely worked with the Wells to put what they wanted shared online. This is my contribution of assistance. They didn't hire me, have never placed a penny in the pocket, were never asked to place a penny, and they have not fired me. Hire and fire do not apply at all to Don's decision a few days ago. These are my words. The family is focusing on what they wish to accomplish, and media does not fit into that equation right now. What's next? Since these are my media resources, I will continue to post only things from myself in order to keep Summer Wells' name in the forefront. This has always been what I have assisted with online. However, from now on, it will come only from me, not the Wells. If it is written, it is me. If it is shown, it is me. This includes the website, the YouTube channel, and the Facebook page. 1. I do not speak for the Wells family starting now until further notice. 2. I answer no questions about the Wells family other than my personal thoughts. 3. If I post new pictures, they are mine. 4. I will maintain the media manager title because local, national, and international news media and entertainment companies will still inquire often. Ever since Don asked me to stand in the gap with these companies and organizations, this is what I have done. This will continue so the Wells can have their privacy. 5. If I want to say that Don loves God, I will, but I will not say, Don told me to tell you this or that. 6. If I want to say Don and I fly gyrocopters built from old 1956 Chevy engines, I'll try to remember to add, just kidding. 7. If I decide to shut the accounts all down, I will, but I won't. 8. I will continue not monetizing. Money has never been asked for. I've paid the Wells zero. They have paid me zero. We have earned zero. No money is made by us from views, subscribers, or advertisements. 9. Knowing the YouTubians like to be mentioned, out of respect, I say, you can contact me, but that does not mean I will answer. The YouTube crime community has never been my cup of tea. There are some great people there and some that I highly tested my Christianity. Wait, let me repeat that. And some that highly tested my Christianity, sorry. 10. I may have everyone in the world on the website except the Wells. Don wants complete separation for his family from the media, and that is what Don gets. I'm a thick brick wall when it comes to that. 11. Professional media. You may still contact me at media@findsummerwells.com. We never know which moment, which hour, which day that the answer to the disappearance of Summer Moon Utah Wells will no longer be a mystery. And even better, that Summer will be found alive and in all aspects healthy. Maybe today. 12. I'm a Kingsport person and hardly know anyone or any officials in Hawkins County, so there is no need to ask me about any of them. In summary, Summer is the focus of this website and media. Until further notice, the Wells will not be using these media sources. Somehow, somewhere, Summer is. This is my contribution done on my own for now to help keep this precious young girl that has touched the world alive in the online world. Please send your tips to the FBI. The Wells are now offline. February 9th, 2023. What do you guys think? He's doing damage control. Do you think he's doing damage control, or do you just think that... I don't know. Do you think they're on good terms, like Tim and the Wells? Timmy court gag order. Oh, good point, McBro. Good point. It could be a gag order. Because I was told, I don't know, I wasn't told, we were told, the Jab said in here the other day that the court hearing was not for the kids, that it was, well, not really, it wasn't about the custody of them, or the a hearing about where they're going to be staying, or a decision on that. She said it was about the gag order, that a gag order hearing or something, a violation of the gag order, which that could make some sense, because it looks like they got like a spanking in court. Like the judge is probably like, okay, next time you do this shit, you're in jail. So Tim is probably, because of that, he can't, in these type of orders, you're not supposed to even use, you can't use other people to put out your message, you know? That's still communication, and that still breaks the order. So it's probably because a legal thing that he can't put out anything for Don Wells. because of the gag order, because it can't, third party can't put it out, anybody can't put it out. I'm just wondering, are they able to do that to make it so Dawn and nobody can come online and talk about the case at all? I heard it too that it might have been about a gag order. Aw, well, thank you, Lisa. I think now would be a good time for Chris to do a show bitching about Dawn and then open the phone lines. I think that it would have been much more believable had he put it out before court. This is absolutely letting everyone know that the judge was hard on them. I think it is a gag that will come with jail consequences if broken and hold third parties responsible as well. Why Tim Mullins recused himself. Yes, probably. That makes sense. I don't know why they... See, that's the thing. I think it's just best to trust and believe. I understand. I get how people online can be. I get it. But Wells get it even worse than I do, okay? But it doesn't really help being vague like that. Now I don't have to tell all their business, but when you're vague and you don't mention things, when you know the court did not go well, it couldn't have. I mean, whether it was for the gag order or placement of the kids, it probably didn't go well. And when they beat around the bush and just kind of not say anything, I mean, they should just be honest. It doesn't... Because people are going to find out somehow. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't help to say anything. Oh, yay! Look, the little gift thing that came up on the screen. Oh, I need to move that up here. Oh my god. Oh my god, I think some people that don't want to be members of my channel were just gifted. Thank you, Sammy. We know who the lurkers are. You just were outed. Why is my alert box? It's supposed to be in front here. Hopefully everybody that became members want to be a member, and thank you so much. Sammy, that was really sweet of you. And I would suggest, if anybody does not want to be a member of this channel, I think you can turn off the gift acceptance thing so that you won't be, because I don't want anybody members of the channel who don't want to be. They're absolutely able to do that. They cannot show those children ever or talk to them. Well, I mean, I know that they are absolutely able to do that about the kids, but can they keep them from talking about Summer? Green Eyes said he wants to be a member. If I can, what? Aw. I don't know if you can pick, if they can pick people or not when they do that member. I don't know. According to Trevor, Candace looked pretty upset when they left court. It could have been an act too, because they do like to play a lot of games, and I understand how it is to sometimes, like, you get so tired of the hate and you just like kind of just not. But it's different though with them because their daughter's missing. They shouldn't be like playing any type of games like that when it comes to YouTube and stuff, because it's about Summer. Yeah, I thought there was a gag order always about the with the boys. Well, I mean, Don was in jail for 9 months or so. You know, and that's over half of the time, and he was the main one. Said what on Daisy, Sherry? Thinking the judge told them that they would go to jail if they kept it up and possibly lose their rights to the children, just from my experience. Let me see here. I'm going to try to... What? It's still not doing it right. Still not doing it right. Okay, whatever. She said emergency me was what is a prostitute? Huh? I think they could stop her parents because they are clearly going to be participants if there's ever a trial. Yeah, that's true. I believe they could get a gag order for the... yes, okay. Good point. That's true. And we heard something about a possible grand jury. Supposedly some indictments going out. Rumors that there was some indictments for the Wells. I don't know. That could totally be false. Viola last night. What was it that she said last night that was really, really bad? Because I thought it was a couple nights ago, the stuff she said about Josh, which it was pretty bad. I don't know. I just don't understand, because she could be like the sweetest person or like the nastiest person ever. I don't understand it. Aww. Yay! Oh my gosh. Thank you. Did it let you pick it, people? Conversations, living room with RJ. Susan Goins. Green eyes. Green eyes. You got your wish is Jane Don't. Your wish is my command. So, green eyes, your wish is Jane Dont's command. Thank you. That's really sweet. You need to listen to what she said about emergency meeting. Okay, so where can I hear this at? Now everybody wants. What she said about Josh was sick, then somehow she managed to outdo herself. Is that awesome? Hey, Pug Mom. Oh, you have Summer's cute little picture. Maybe someday. Oh no. Really, I need to find, if I get maybe I should start doing members. I just hate doing the members only thing. I feel so bad. Because I know that's the whole point of them. But I've never done a members only live ever. It would be a really good way to make money, bring up the revenue of the channel, but I hate excluding people. Angel talks too fast. Is she gonna strike me though? So Angel, because she acted like she was mad at me and I don't know why. Do we know where on this live? This one right here?
Hey, good morning, gang. I'm doing my live early because Nana's Angels is going to do a live, so I want to get it out of the way. I was going to warning on this, and I mean that like big time.
Trigger warning.
I see everybody, but I want to get to this and get it over with, and it is what it is. It's very telling. It says a whole lot about who she is, and the fact that she dirty deleted it speaks volumes to me, in my opinion. So if we're moving through here, if you have to go, I completely understand. If you want to hit the thumbs up, good. If you don't, that's fine. I just want to get this content out there, just in case you missed it. But it's graphic. It's bad.
Really?
So,
is it really
no
that
funny
bad,
business
guys?
for me today, because I can't.
Honestly, guys, is it really that bad? Or is this exaggeration? Because I see a lot of things get very, very exaggerated on YouTube. I know I've seen that thing she said about Josh. That was pretty like, whoa. But this whole, the whole trigger warning, and I don't know. How bad is this one? Is it really that bad? Gets ugly quick, and that. Hey, Adrian. It's bad. Okay. Yeah, fair use and stuff. Yeah, I guess it's. And Prayer Garden, don't take this as me talking shit about you either, because I'm just listening to it. Now, I'm going to give my opinion just like you would give your opinion about me, okay? I don't have any problem with you or anything. It's just, you know how it is. So let's listen.
With this. So like I say, if somebody needs this for something, take it. Do whatever you want with it. Take it. All right. Buckle up. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, PJ.
Oh, I think I hung up on Trevor. Oh, okay. Go ahead, hon.
Hi, this is emergency.
How you doing, sweetie?
I'm not very good.
So what's going on?
What's going on? Let's discuss this. You seem to know a very lot about me, but you don't know anything about me.
What
You
is,
went on Daisy and all and seem to
who
talk
is,
like you
who
know
is this?
about me.
Who are you?
Who am I? Why don't you tell me something about myself? Since you seem to write your thoughts about me.
Is this KU?
No, this is not. Nor is it constant too.
So tell me who you are and then I'll tell you all about yourself.
I'm a sexual victim, a human trafficking victim.
Oh, so you're Tiffany.
No, I'm not.
Oh, you're a mod.
You keep talking about.
You're a mod for Tiffany Marie.
I am a mod for Tiffany.
Okay, sweetheart, go ahead.
No, I want you to continue to talk like you know who I am. Because you ran.
Okay. Tiffany Marie's mod. Tell me who I am. I tell her who she is, right? She didn't like that. She didn't like me telling her who she was. Hello?
Sorry, guys. I noticed I forgot to unmute when I was talking. I just said, what just happened? Obviously, she accidentally hung up, but interloper to Summer Wells community. No one. She gets people like watching her. She can be entertaining, and she could be really, really sweet too. I don't know. Some people get those two sides, you know. I'm not on mute right now. I was, though.
Hello?
Why is she muted her? Why is she muting her?
So
Why won't she let everybody hear
why
it?
don't you explain exactly what happened?
Are you serious, Annabelle?
Well, why are you calling me then? Why are you calling me?
Okay, so why isn't she letting this girl talk? If she's going to answer it well, she's live. She probably should let her talk. I'm just going to say that. But anyways, is he really in Pro Garden's chat? Is it really him? Because that's already a bad sign. If he's not supposed to be, wants nothing to do with the media, why is he on YouTube even listening? He should completely cut himself off. Thought BKTM sent the lady, maybe they did, but just hang up. No need to. Yeah, she should have just hung up because, you know, that lady's not been very nice to me either, so I'm kind of like biased, but I will be fair with my opinion. Is it really him, Annabelle? Well, somebody go check and report back because that's obvious bad. So we already know. So my title of my live today is how long will this last, right? Or what's the title of my live? Let's see how long that lasts, shall we? Coming on here in the chat is the same thing. You shouldn't. What's going to happen is he's going to hear people talking. It's going to piss him off, and he's going to go live or he's going to call in. Okay, Annabelle. A bunch of people just went over there, but I understand.
Oh, Lord. Do you expect me to get, you know, if you need a psychologist, I mean, if you want me to counsel you for your mental issues, hon, you got to pay me. You got to pay me. I'm not going to sit on here and motherfucking counsel you. You know, if you were a prostitute, if you was a willful prostitute, hun, that isn't human trafficking. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, was you kidnapped? Was you kidnapped? Was you kidnapped out of the mall? Was you drugged and kidnapped and put into some place? And then did they kick the door open to the house and save you?
Murder my mother.
Oh fuck! I'm not listening to this shit. I mean, you know, all you.
Who are you talking about? Can we delete June Daisy, please? Right here, I'll do it. Because you're just being ridiculous. Because that was, you don't even, nobody's downplaying this at all. I'm sorry, I'm not, everything's not so black and white in my world. Just because I say one thing about her positive does not mean I agree with this. Can these people that do this whole, like, follow the leader shit, get it through their head? You can, like, a trait about somebody, and then really dislike something else about them. I don't understand people.
You motherfuckers see your daddy or mommy kill somebody, right? Every one of you. That's crazy shit, man. You're fucking dumb. Right? Fucking dumb. I am so sick of hearing people tell me about, you know, mommy and daddy being killed in front of them. I'm tired of that shit. So I go sell my fucking ass on the street because I got mental problems, right? Why don't you go to fucking school, man? You know, why don't you go to school? Why don't you get educated? No, you're not educated because you wouldn't be calling me up, giving me issues right now with your issues. You know, girl, this ain't got nothing to do with me. This is all about you. Go to a psychiatrist and get it taken care of. Go tell your mommy and daddy issues to somebody else. I don't want to fucking hear it. This is about Summer Moon Utah Wells. Do you want to talk about her? Then go get fucked. Go get fucked, man. Go get fucked. Hell, that's your fucking life anyway, right? Getting fucked. Go do it. Get the hell off of here. I ain't talking to you no more. You're a psychotic bitch. Man, I got to put up with this shit for real.
Yeah. That is highly insensitive. I understand that she's mad and she feels this person was trying to cause issues. I get that because there is a lot of people who do that but still, like, do what other people say, you know, just not answer it, or because then you get, yeah, she's just like popping off of the mouth and just saying whatever, and it's really bad. Yeah, I agree. They're trying to get him on panel. I heard somebody say that he that he said all his stuff got hacked or something, or stolen. I'm trying to find that comment, but I can't find it. He says all his stuff got hacked. Oh, really? So now, is he going to try to act like that wasn't him on Smiley's? Is that what he's going to do? Wow. Okay.
Are you kidding me? She goes and prostitutes that ass and then expects me to understand about it. Are you kidding me? And then when it's time
Oh my God, that's so bad. You guys are right. That is really bad because we're talking about SA, right? Or trafficking as a child, right? Yeah, that's not okay. She should have just hung up on her.
Anyhow, one parent, what does that got to do with Summer Moon Utah Wells? Nothing, right? Oh, wow. Man, I ain't come in here for all that shit. Oh, damn. This bitch is wanting some free counseling. This bitch better say, Tiffany Marie, you bitch, you owe me fucking money. You owe me some money, bitch. I'll come hunt your ass down to get it. Hello? Okay, is it still you, psycho? Oh, you ain't giving me shit, bitch. You ain't giving me shit. What you're going to end up getting is my foot in your fucking ass. Don't call me again. Don't call me again, you psycho motherfucker. And tell Tiffany Marie she owes me fucking counseling fees for you, for your dumb fucking ass. Oh my God. Yeah. She wants to call me up and talk about her mommy and daddy issues and about, her human trafficking issues. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't.
It is what it is. I guess she's live now, and Don was supposedly in the chat. Don is a glutton for punishment. That is so true. He is his own worst enemy, and he just does not get it because he's been enabled so much. And there's still people enabling him, and it's so annoying. Everybody has tried to get the truth out of these people. Some people always they just think they're so much smarter than everybody else, and they're smarter than all the other YouTubers that's tried, and some people are willing to sell their soul for freaking money. Peregrine seems like someone that could turn on a child or anyone she better watch talking about her hunting someone down. Yeah. She could get in really... You've got to be careful with what you say on here. And also, you have to really be careful with slander and defamation. Well, what would it be? Slander? It would be slander if it's spoken, right? Even though I noticed PG has in her description the same stuff that I had. She copied and pasted, which is fine. Even though our descriptions say, "Oh, don't take what we say for truth. Do your own research." Still, you have to be very careful. Because she keeps saying that she's a prostitute, when that's not what she was trafficked. So that's really gross.
Here, I don't give a fuck. That's what she needs to understand, right? Jesus Christ. These people are out here trying to seek attention, right? She needs attention. She's all hayed up or messed up in the head tonight, right? And she wants to project her mental issues on someone else. No, hon, you're not going to rechannel your aggression on me. That ain't happening. Nobody said that nobody, did anything. I mean, I don't care how people take it. You know, basically I was explaining, look, if you willfully go out there and you walk the street for some pimp or whatever, you know, you willfully take yourself. I'm bringing you up, Arctic. If you willfully if you willfully go out there and become a lady of the night on your own, that's your business. But don't say you were human trafficked, because that isn't what human trafficking is. Human trafficking is when you're actually abducted, right? You have no say in it, and you're held hostage and made to do things you do not want to be doing. I'm not saying the devil's holding you hostage on your own reconnaissance and your own choices. I'm talking about really other human beings holding you hostage.
Please tell me whoever just came up on panel is going to let PG know that that wasn't cool. Or please tell me that they're going to tell her. Instead of just go along with it. I had to subscribe again so I can comment on her channel. I'm not for sure it's him. Can you... I guess it would have to be a mod or somebody over there to see if it goes to his real channel. It probably wasn't really her, Connie, because I've seen that picture. I've seen pictures going around of who people think is PG, and it's not. It's Denise, the lady who... Some people think it's PG because... And they keep showing this picture of this, thin woman. But it's like a picture from 20 years ago. It is Denise. When she was younger, Denise gained a lot of weight because of her health issues. And the... steroids that she was on, but she passed away. So yeah, that's Denise. That the pictures that's been shown, every single one I see, it's Denise. And if you guys remember, maybe we'll be able to go over that again sometime. I had Denise and Prayer Garden on my channel both at the same time one time to debunk that they were the same person, because I too was convinced that Denise was Prayer Garden.
And you haven't got no choice but to do whatever, And as far as, fuck, if her dad did mom in or mom did dad in, I mean, what does that got the fuck to do with me? Dumbass bitch. I wasn't there, right? I wasn't there. What? I'm telling you, man, that's why I don't like the YouTube world, right? Because you deal with a lot of nutballs. I mean, some serious freaking dumb went and lost it, right? They dumb went and lost it. I don't know where the hell they lost it, man, but they need to go find it on their own. That ain't my job. Tiffany Marie, man, that bitch better give me some money. She better motherfucking give me a super sticker for that shit. Because, my motherfucking counseling ain't free. You get paid for that shit.
Or a brownie or something.
No, I like to pick my own poison. Right? Ain't going there. Like that.
Okay, let's look. Everybody keeps saying that Dawn is over in Prayer Gardens.
Hey, let's go get lunch.
House.
Oh,
and the only room in it that looked even half decent, right? Don and Candace's part of the basement, a great big bed up on cinder blocks. I mean, wow. I mean, that's some, you couldn't even afford bed railings for your bed. You're going to set it on cinder blocks, right? You didn't have like $20 to get bed rails for your bed. No, you couldn't.
Why do you think it's a fake Dawn? I'm telling you, people love her. They love. It's like a love-hate relationship. Everybody. I mean, look at how many people she gets in the chat. People, they like her craziness, I guess. Per Garden is live now, spreading more rumors, saying she heard Summer was found in an abandoned shed yesterday. She will never rest in peace until somebody stops her. Her mods checked it and they are saying it's fake. It was made in 2021.
I agree that, Trevor Lee is two-faced. He's two-faced. I agree that Trevor Lee is out there, for himself. He's selfish and self-seeking. I agree that, no, I don't think he's done anything for Summer. I don't think he's, stalking her, because he's just not doing anything for her at all. Trevor Lee takes missing children's cases and uses them to get a bunch of donations, but he don't show anywhere where these donations are going, and he doesn't show anywhere where he's searching. He just don't show anything, because I don't think he's doing anything. Yeah, Trevor, I'm calling your ass out. I don't think you're doing nothing. You're just out here trying to make a name off of missing people's backs and for your own self gain. And I do think you're pretty fucking disgusting, if you ask me, right? Absolutely. It is what it is. I call it like I see it. I've been watching you, Trevor. You're pretty disgusting to me. Absolutely.
Okay, let's go back to this for a second. I don't believe that. Oh, here, let me, oh, okay, I'm not muted. I'm not convinced that's him. Here he is. I need to add more pictures and stuff. He was sharing it all over at Justin's. No, we see you, Jen. I think a lot of people like to get her going, to hear her go off on someone. It entertains them. It's not Dawn. How were you able to check? Are you a mod on PGs? Sharing a YouTube link, so if he doesn't have a channel, that's weird. Yeah, he was sharing a YouTube link. Yeah, I don't think that's not, I don't believe that's Dawn. Because he doesn't spell good. And it's 10 p.m. at night. 10:15 p.m. at night. He's going to be buzzed right now, and he's not going to be spelling good at all.
Have you ever mentioned emergency me? I don't remember hearing that.
I haven't ever mentioned emergency me. What I did mention, how you doing? How you doing, Miss Daisy? What I did mention is if you sell your own ass on the street, you decide that you want to be a lady of the night, get your high heels out and your pocketbook, and we all know how to shake it, right? And you get out there shaking it and willfully selling it. That is not human trafficking, man. That is you prostituting your own ass out. And that's all I said. And she took offense to it. I wasn't mentioning no specific person. I was just clearing up the difference between true human trafficking and willfully trafficking your own asses. And she took some kind of heed to it. Hey, I ain't got nothing wrong. I got nothing wrong with women making money or men or anything else. I mean, that's the way you want to get it, right? That's your life. I mean, more power to you. More power to you. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, yep, says Trevor also said he has a nonprofit and it's been dissolved. That's so weird. One thing that bothered me about him is that he contacted me. He like came at me sideways just because I mistook him for somebody in a video that we were watching. Like it was some kind of it was the Carly Trent, like some kind of Carly Trent it was for the people who helped who donated, and it was to give recognition to the people who helped find Carly and stuff like that. And there was a guy in the video that kind of looked like Trevor, and I was wondering if it was possibly him, but obviously it wasn't, because Trevor's only like 18, 19, and this video was from a few years ago. But anyways, he flipped out of nowhere, and it was not even a big deal. You're not sure how to shake it either? All I want to know is what PG looks like. Oh, I'm sure he did. Yeah, I don't think he does like the Wells either. I mean, we have the same... I think that his beliefs are similar to ours as far as with the case and stuff, but for some reason, he just I don't know. He thought I was talking shit about him, but I was not. And I tried to tell him, but he kept going on and on about it, and it was just weird how he just kept mentioning it. I'm like, I promise you. Why do you keep mentioning something that just did not happen? Like, you're making a big deal out of nothing.
what I'm trying to say is don't call it human trafficking. Please don't do that. Because, we can't, we need to, we need.
Yeah. So that happened. That's as much as I was able to get before it went away.
Give it to him, I will. If you tell me I can give it to him, I'll give it to him. I have no problem with doing that.
Okay. Well, yeah, that was where did PG really say something about emergency? What caused emergency me to go up there? Like, what did PG say? Did she really say something about emergency me, like specifically, or did emergency me just come there to cause problems, or what was it? I mean, I don't agree at all with what PG said. That was horrible. But I'm just wondering if something. Did she come out? Did she really have a reason to go up there? He did what? He did on Justin's too. He did an interview with Liplock not long ago and shows his face. Who's that? PGA Wicked One, the woman hates women. I looked all into it, and PGA's a liar. Lied on cam. Josh, that lady who was sex trafficked as a toddler. PGA is some sick evil. I'm confused what caused emergency me to go up there, I guess. Which still doesn't make it okay for the things that were said at all, because I think it was very... But, you know, you guys see, like, it doesn't stop people from going there. Emergency me went on crazy crime and critter panel, and this extends from EM raising legit points and great questions. EM. Who's the one that did an interview with Liplock and showed his face? Oh, are you talking about Trevor? I think that she was upset because she was saying that about being a... Oh, she said something... Oh, duh. EM emergency me. She went on crazy crime and critter panel, and this extends from emergency me raising legit points and great questions. Oh, so did crazy was emergency me and PG also on Daisy's? Critter crime. I don't know. She has a crazy... I can never remember her channel name.
Introducing as...
I know this one's not it.
know you told your friend.
Nope.
No, definitely not be nice for people. We'll ask her and see if she responds back here. But yeah, I had some.
And so it's going to get dark in here.
Okay, it's all right. Selah said, Candace, please no. I have been praying.
Yeah. You guys, that call's been out for like a long time, Connie. It's been out on it's out over on Molly's. We listened to it without enhanced. We listened to it not enhanced on this channel. We found out on Molly Go Lightly's, and then we played it. Because they played it straight from... Marissa played it straight from the, what they got from law enforcement. when they went to Hawkins County and purchased it. Yeah, everybody hit the like button. PG needs to do an educational live stream on human sex trafficking. That emergency lady legit. She doesn't like peeps dropping bad info. And yeah. I know. That's what was hard for me having her on panel, because we both talk a lot and we would talk over each other, and it was quite frustrating. And that's what I also did not like about the open panels. I could, it would give me a headache. But I do miss that, because it is fun and always something to talk about and always something going on. It's like watching a train wreck. It was terrifying, but you couldn't look away.
For you in your heart, and I'm asking God to turn all this around with huge
things. Mom
Yeah.
would get those and they'll done. Yeah.
Amen.
That's my water bottle you're chewing on, Diamond.
Oh, I love it.
Yes. Don't tell me she has a dog. Does she really have a dog? Is that true? Oh my God. Why don't they ever learn? Hey, Darlene. Don't tell me they have a freaking dog. Daisy had Christine on with her at the time when Emergency Me joined, but PG was on towards the end or after Emergency Me, and that's where they started trying to discredit her. Okay. Right here.
And one of my mods is she was a former mod, but she's also a victim of the big elite, the rich elite in Australia. She was sold into the rich elite.
Scenarios, right? So in the United States, most human trafficking situations are done through the internet and not what we would normally, view it as what we would, what the human mind thinks trafficking is anymore. And when you also have to keep in mind, when we're talking about trafficking, there's truly 4 different variations of trafficking. So, and they're all trafficking involves humans. But there's drug trafficking, there's human organs, there's sex trafficking, and then there's forced labor trafficking. So when we're all talking about trafficking, it doesn't necessarily involve any type of the form of sex, correct?
Well, let me ask you this. Do you think that Summer was kidnapped, maybe possibly could have been kidnapped for that reason?
No.
Because it's going around.
No,
everywhere.
I don't. In my honest opinion, no, I do not.
What do you
I
think
do not
happened?
believe that Summer was put in that situation whatsoever.
No, I'm talking about like kidnapped and put
I have no idea what happened to Summer. And to speculate on that thought process, I would be ill-informed. So I try not to go there because I'm not law enforcement. I have
she is coming at us, Summer, and talk about
awareness. That's the only way that this stuff is going to stop, is if people are more aware of how this happens, what to look for, how it makes the victim feel.
Amen.
Not to go and make somebody else a victim also because you have a different agenda. I mean, that to me is the very opposite of what you're saying that you're there for. That's not right. And then to go and twist it and say that we were being rude to anyone. If you could hear, we were not being rude at all. And then there's a time when I start to talk and she says, Daisy, is this your channel or is this Christine's channel? You know what? Daisy's my friend, and I back her up 100%.
She's a big part of my
PG is
channel.
my friend, and I back her up 100%. Do we always agree? Sometimes.
Back chat, send it over to.
We'll have to.
But I was kind of, thinking of it might be best to back off a little bit on the Summer Wells case. But I won't now. I won't now because obviously I was hitting on something that's really must have been some truth, right? It must have been some truth.
Why does Tiffany Marie and BK not want people to talk about this case? That I don't
have no idea. But I'm going to tell you something. Don Wells, Benny, you threatened Don.
Was this the live? Is this the wrong live? Is it really supposed to? Is it supposed to be? Am I supposed to be playing the live that Daisy's playing of her own right here? This one? Was it this one?
Okay. Yes. Normally I drink coffee, but I'm not coffee. I want my pop. I don't know. Hey, hash brown.
I like my mochas.
It must be.
Must have been some truth, right? It must have been some truth.
Why does Tiffany Marie and BK not want people to talk about this case? That I don't
have no idea. But I'm going to tell you something. Don Wells, Benny, you threatened Don saying you have nothing else to do. Don don't like.
Do you love getting high, but smoking hurts your lungs? I've got you covered. You need to.
Please do not ever talk about Miss Daisy in my presence, nor her sister Jean. I'm going to show you all how it feels, right? I'm going to show all you on. I will slay your evil ass. Bring it.
In my Bible, cussing isn't one of the 10 commandments.
Shall not take thy name of the Lord in vain. I don't take God's name in vain. Remember the seventh and keep it holy. I try to do that. I like my own. I need my own. Fuck what, too busy getting my own. And Trevor Lee, I asked him, I said, listen, show proof of the gifts you're getting. He didn't. Right? You're supposed to got a bunch of Christmas gifts because people will see it and, like unnatural shit as well.
You Messy is the name of the person. It's you and then Messy.
And what is she saying? and I took that as an insult, right? That's you. Listen, I thought you were a Christian man. I thought you were. You guys can talk on panel. Donald can come up and talk to you. Come on up, Donald. Trevor's here. If that's really you, come on up.
Oh, God.
How you doing, Trevor?
Here we go.
Look who it is.
Look who it is.
The old-ass Dust Bunny talking shit on YouTube again. Fucking flip-flopping more than a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Holy crap. Oh, no. I don't know how I feel about that, too. I don't know. I mean, I understand that she deserves it.
On the beach. What the fuck are you talking about?
Listen, I thought you were a Christian man.
I thought you were real
missing children.
Face once.
And you come up here and say all of this kind of stuff. I'm going to tell you what. You little
Tell me
snot
what?
nose,
Tell me what?
behind the ears
Tell
piece
me
of
what?
shit. Why
I'm
don't you
listening.
show us?
Tell
Why
me
don't you
what?
show us
Tell me
those
what? I'm
videos
listening.
of
I'm
you
listening. Tell me
searching for
what?
this little girl? Why don't you show us anything you've done? Because you ain't done nothing but use
Oh,
these
because
kids
I'm doing it for her, not for you,
for
you
your
old ass
own
bitch.
self
You
gain,
live 5
right?
states away. You're not even doing
Right,
anything
you
for
piece
her.
of fucking shit.
Making money off her
You
name?
piece of
What you
shit.
doing?
No, you're the one making money. I don't make nothing. It
Prove it.
costs me
How
to
much
run
have
this
I made?
channel.
Prove it. Tell me.
Hello, put a one in the chat. Put a one in the chat.
Put a one in the chat if you think PG's old enough to die in the next
ever
week, old
asked
ass
for any
bitch.
money, if PG has ever.
Did you hear him say, put a 1 in the chat if you think Prayer Garden's old enough to die in the next week, you old ass bitch? Oh my god. Oh my.
Ever asked for any money.
You gonna visit
over
Donna
the year
jail?
and a half,
You gonna visit
over
that
a
man
year
when
and
he
a
goes to jail?
half, if I've asked for any super chats, anything at
You
all
gonna visit? You
from
gonna visit him in
anybody,
jail?
put a one in the chat. If my people know, put a one in the chat if I have not ever asked for any money.
You gonna
Put a
visit them in
one in
jail?
the chat
You gonna
if
visit? You
this
gonna visit
channel
Donna and
is
Candace in
free.
jail? You gonna bring her
Put a
some
one
keys? She
in
ain't
the
got
chat
none. You
if
don't
this
either.
channel is
If I
free.
got somebody to talk like this, you don't make no sense.
You know
Use
what?
your words.
You know what angers you? What angers you? You little
Old ass
fucking
women that
wet
talk shit.
behind
That's
the
what
ear
angers
piece
me.
of shit. You fucking shit breath motherfucker. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something
Tell
about
me
you.
something.
You
Let me
run
tell
your
you
fucking
something.
mouth. You do nothing for nobody.
Yeah, see, that's when people don't. It is true. She does make money on. You're right. It is what it is. She does make money, and it's okay to say you do. On, okay. Would you say you don't when you have a member's, that bucket list just became a member? That's nobody can take you seriously. Didn't she? Wasn't there a computer bot for her or something like that? Oh yeah, see, my mom said she was eBaying. I was gonna say I could have sworn like she, but it is what it is. What it is. Mm.
You take up donations. You take up donations for little kids and on these missing children and put it in your pocket, you son of a bitch. That's what you do. You lie about everything you do. And you know what? I'm glad you came up here and showed me you're not a Christian, motherfucker. You just got the steel-toe boot stuck up your fucking asshole. There
It
you
feels
go.
good too. You fucking sit on
Goodbye,
a broom and think
motherfucker.
you
I
nasty.
bet it does. You're looking to get it stuck up over at the other place there too, right? Trying to take a married man away from him, right? That's you. You sick little bastard.
Wait, what are they? Is he talking about? Or is she talking about Justin? Because I was just messaged that they were over on Justin's the other day, talking about PG. Belongs to Don Wells. Well, I'm thinking, in my opinion, that PG needs some sexual healing. Oh, no comment. She needs to stop. Someone needs to get her some Jesus. It's too bad because sometimes she's just like, she seems like the sweetest, but gosh, I've seen people like that so much on here. Like Tiffany Marie, it can be the same way. But not so explicit, but she can be so sweet and then so, oh my gosh, on the complete other side of the spectrum. I don't know. PG has said so many times that she's this age or that age. Who knows how old she is? one time she said on my live that she was she was my age and just a little bit older than me. That's what she said. And I'll be 40. Oh gosh. 42 in like, oh my God, a couple weeks. Did I just say that? Oh, holy. I cannot believe it. Time goes. I mean, I remember turning 40 and I was like, it was kind of sad. Because I think, to me, for some reason, it feels like at 40 you're supposed to have your shit together, you know, and I feel like, and it also seemed like the 30s are your last chance. You can, after 39, you can't say that you're like young anymore, really. I feel like, I don't know. 60s. Well, it does sound like she might have dentures or something too. That might be why she sounds a little bit older. I don't know. Or she might not have them in or something. You look younger than me. I doubt it. You'll be 30 in April. You're dying inside about it. 30 is the best age. 30, I wish I could stay 30 the rest of my life. I wish I could be 30 the rest of my life, like as far as like outwardly, I suppose. And then, but I wish I could be 30 the rest of my life outwardly, but like know the stuff I know now. But it doesn't work like that, right? No. She probably doesn't have them in. Makes you feel a little better? Oh, I think 30 is awesome age. I don't know why I think that, and maybe it will change. Maybe someday I'll say 40 was so, you know, but I think that 30, I was kind of sad turning 30 because it's like, oh, no more 20s, you know? Because you can really, really claim that you're young if you're in your 20s, for sure. No doubt about it. And then when you're 30, it's like, what I felt at when I was 30 is that it was time to grow up. That's how I started. That's when I started to really make life changes. All I'm going to say is possible be in your 60s and look and feel your 40s. Yep. You're scared of PG? I was at my best weight, my best health. Now I'm just an old lady wishing I was 30. Oh, what, at 30? 30 was great. 35 was good for me. 35's good too. 35, you know, actually might beat 30. Just because you're a little bit more mature and wiser. And like at 35, I was, you know, done with, I was definitely over like the kid games or, you know, and going out and partying and stuff. I was focused more on building my foundation. Like that started about at 30. It should start earlier in life, and I wish it started earlier in life. But I was just never one of those people in my 20s thinking about retirement. It was weird because when I turned 30, it's like, oh no, like, I don't have retirement. You know, I started freaking out about that kind of stuff. Because in your 20s, you don't really think about that kind of, well, some people do. But I didn't. Feel the same turning 20 though. It'll just keep pushing. Do you get your hair done or use box dye? I'm just wondering. I love it. It looks soft. I need dye and can only do box dye, but I'm scared too. Okay, so this is just the punky hair color, and that's really safe on your hair. And you can keep it on as forever, really. You don't have to worry about it like burning your scalp or whatever. But I'm going back to my natural color, I think. I've only been dyeing my hair for last year. Like, my hair's always been blonde or dark blonde. It's just always been my natural color. And I don't know though. I haven't had gray hair yet or white hair. My hair might get white hair instead of gray. I don't know. But I'm afraid now, like, even though it's only been a year since I started dyeing my hair dark, I'm afraid, like, maybe over the last year I have developed some grays. I mean, some people get grays, like, very early on. Like, really early on. My dad was, like, almost completely bald at, like, 20. Except the little side, side thing. Don't be a glamour don't. There, yeah. Definitely, yeah, probably listen to the hair guru, not me, because I'm definitely not. I need to come on here, though, and do maybe my... Michelle D keeps pushing me to go live and do my makeup or something. Not on here, but maybe on my backup channel. Really? Your hair's always been super white. I don't draw people very well, but it would be fun to see what she came out looking like. In my brain, there's not a... Oh, well, thank you, Crazy Chicken. That is really nice. But was it really her name? Everybody thinks that her name's Kathy. I won't say the last name because you guys probably already know it anyways and probably have heard it. But I'm not sure. And it's weird because, like, one time when she was on my panel, she told everybody that I was the only one that knew her real name. Which was not true at all, because she emailed me from an email that said Jen. Jen. Jen left. And I know that was a fake name. So, no, I never knew her real name. I don't know why she told people that. My natural color is like a dirty blonde, dark blonde or light brown now. It's the only thing my hair has done is gotten a little bit darker as I've aged. Yeah, I'm gonna come on here soon. I'm gonna be blonde again. You guys are gonna be like, whoa. Nuh-uh. What do you mean Dawn called PG? What? Why can't I hear it?
I'm waiting for Summer's case to be done because I'm too close. Saints Rocktail.
Why did somebody say that
Right.
Dawn was
He did.
on here? I must be. Oh, thank you, country girl. Don B says he has info tomorrow. Face framing. So, no, Dawn said he can't be live, so she muted it. Oh my gosh. So you could hear his voice? Wow. He is not gonna stick to this whole no media thing because he just broke it. Why? You can't go on and listen to the stuff. To me, them listening and just to everything that's going on, if it's all BS, if all the stuff that YouTubers are putting out is BS and you're tired of it, don't listen to it. You've got to, you can't, if it's not true, that makes me think that they're wanting to hear what people know and what people are saying, and that it makes them look guilty to me. So it was him. Wow. Okay, guys. Well, I have to go, but if anything, I don't know, I might be back. Who's to say? I have to get some other stuff done real quick. But maybe in an hour, you know, Don will be, maybe I'll be back on because Don has already broken his whole no media thing. When he's already done, to me, I feel like he's already broken his. And if you don't, and even if he hasn't, even if you don't consider that breaking it, he's going to, because if he's on there listening, if he's on here listening to people, then he's going to be, it's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. They've done this all before. Not to this point where they put it on a website, but did they put up a video on the Summer Wells website? Or the Summer Wells, or Don Wells? Why did they call it Don Wells Family anyways? Why wouldn't they call it Summer Wells Family? I don't get it. Nope, nothing's posted. Okay, Mama T. I might. You never know. Natural color with highlights. I have done something like that before, but I've always had blonde in my hair in some way. But before I started dyeing my hair like a year ago darker, I hadn't dyed my hair at all, not even highlights or anything for years. But there was a time when I would put like, you know, do red and blonde and okay, guys, I'll come back if anything worth talking about that happens, and or anything I have an opinion on, I have to get out. So